Aloha! This is lesson 28 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. Above all else, I want to see things differently. Today we are really giving specific application to the idea for yesterday. In these practice periods, you will be making a series of definite commitments. The question of whether you will keep them in the future is not our concern here. If you are willing at least to make them now, you have started on the way to keeping them. And we are still at the beginning. You may wonder why it is important to say, for example, above all else, I want to see this table differently. In itself, it is not important at all. Yet, what is by itself? And what does, quote, in itself mean? You see a lot of separate things about you, which really means you are not seeing at all. You either see or not. When you have seen one thing differently, you will see all things differently. The light you will see in any one of them is the same light you will see in all of them. When you say, above all else, I want to see this table differently, you are making a commitment to withdraw your preconceived ideas about the table and open your mind to what it is and what it is for. You are not defining it in past terms. You are asking what it is, rather than telling it what it is. You are not binding its meaning to your tiny experience of tables, nor are you limiting its purpose to your little personal thoughts. You will not question what you have already defined, and the purpose of these exercises is to ask questions and receive the answers. In saying, above all else, I want to see this table differently, you are committing yourself to seeing. It is not an exclusive commitment. It is a commitment that applies to the table just as much as to anything else, neither more nor less. You could, in fact, gain vision from just that table if you would withdraw all of your own ideas from it and look upon it with a completely open mind. It has something to show you, something beautiful and clean and of infinite value, full of happiness and hope. Hidden under all your ideas about it is its real purpose, the purpose it shares with all the universe. In using the table as a subject for applying the idea for today, you are therefore really asking to see the purpose of the universe. You will be making this same request of each subject that you use in the practice periods, and you are making a commitment to each of them to let its purpose be revealed to you instead of placing your own judgment upon it. We will have 6 2-minute practice periods today, in which the idea for the day is stated first and then applied to whatever you see about you. Not only should the subjects be chosen randomly, but each one be accorded equal sincerity as today's idea is applied to it. In an attempt to acknowledge the equal value of them all in their contribution to your seeing. As usual, the application should include the name of the subject your eyes happen to light on, and you should rest your eyes on it while saying, above all else, I want to see this blank differently. Each application should be made quite slowly and as thoughtfully as possible. There is no hurry. Above all else, I want to see things differently. The word that stuck out to me the most in this one is commitment. So this is making a commitment to want to see it differently, not to want to see it as I already see it. And that's what allows me to go deeper with everything that my eyes light upon, because it's all one thing. And through this practice, we come to recognize that it's all the same and all wholly loving, just like us, because they're in our mind.
Consciousness. Kind of picture it made out of little pixels of consciousness.
Pixels of consciousness, yes, that's a good way to put it. Each thing that we seem to see is a projection of our own thought. So it's actually made of thought. One way to look at it is like this. Your awareness, your pure awareness, you're before consciousness even, okay? And in a dream, like what we seem to be in with this hallucination that we're doing, we are as consciousness, and we're relating with thought. So each thing that we relate with evolves the consciousness, you could say. It evolves the consciousness, each thing. And depending on how you would look at it, that dictates in which direction your consciousness is going, whether it's raising toward love or declining into sorrow, right?
Like, how am I going to use that?
Yes. And the practical applications of a table take care of themselves, just like the practical applications of anything. We're just making a commitment to see it differently, because nothing's really personal to us. It's all one manifestation set up for us to see. It's all totally beneficial.
Equanimity comes into mind. Everything's equally the same. Body, table, an animal, a house. It's all made out of the same holy light that we shine.
Exactly. And then when we see that the other things, the apparent other things and bodies and everything is really for us, we don't fear it anymore, and we behave differently with it. So our consciousness is being raised by the way we would look at things. And that's why being determined to see things differently,
Committing.
Yeah, making a commitment like that. And it's just for now. I love that part where it says it's just for right now. It's not for the future. It's always right now. And that really takes a lot of the pressure off, just knowing that. It's like in this moment, it reminds me of my Reiki training. I took Reiki many years ago, and when you're giving Reiki, you're extending an energy from your heart through your hands. And in that moment that you're doing that, part of Reiki is being in a space of pure love, healing vibes. So that could be the energy that flows through your hands. And the way they said it, it's only for this moment, because that's the only moment you can make a commitment, and that's what has the power.
Commit is kind of like committing to a practice.
Yes, and it's just right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do I want to be happy now? Do I want to be uplifted? Do I want to make progress toward the salvation of the world, let's say? Or do I want to make progress toward my own salvation? It's really the same thing. So, hooray.
Commit.
We love you. Aloha.